we're just two girls keep key. Do you prefer to be on top or do you prefer to be on bottom? No, don't call me fat. No. I guess I get fucked in my eyes. Thank you. Because I am every woman, I am every man, I am every fag. First of all, were you a Glee girl?
Technically, yes.
Yeah! I love Glee.
Like, I mean, I've never watched Glee, but I've seen. She's a lesbian.
Yeah.
You're telling me she's not.
Is she? The one that got pregnant? She was a lesbian. How dare you come up in here and tell me I can't be happy because the bitch is dead? Who the fuck is you? All tea, all shade.
Is there a celebrity who let piss me?
Who was killing themselves? Did you put that out?
No.
Okay, just got fucked yesterday. That's crazy. If y'all can force that, the straight agenda, because there's not a gay agenda, there's a straight one though. No! Not again! That's the third guest in the world! Hey bitches of the world, it's me, the Hbic, and if you don't know me, get to know me because you know.
I forgot to take this out.
Hey bitches of the world, it's me, the Hbic, and if you don't know me, get to know me because you know you want some of this baby mama George. We're not gonna do too much. Welcome to the KOD podcast, the only place where you can kick it with me, the Hbic, as we sit down with some baddies, bosses, kings, and queens from all over to discuss our stories, share some moments, have a good cackle and a key. Spill some tea. Hello, welcome. It's me, the Hbic. Today we're here with
Roman. Hi.
Today we're here with faggy number 7. Yeah! Man, that's a joke. He's straight. I need y'all to do me a favor. Like, comment, share, subscribe, press the little ding-a-ling-a-ling so you know
every time we post. Thank you.
Now, girl, today I brought over my sister, Miss Romansky, aka my business partner, bitch, because we have some things to talk about, girl. We have some announcements to make. If you keep up on my Instagram or whatever, you've seen some teasers and stuff coming up for it or whatever. But we have an announcement to make. Should we make an announcement at the end?
At the end? Keep the anticipation.
Okay. Just know we got you girls covered, period. So yes. Alright, well before we get into anything, girl, y'all already know how we do it here. We need to start off with a little icebreaker. Because the best way to get into a conversation, get a flow of things, is always by breaking the ice. And I'm Brittney Spears. Thank you.
Oh, my name's Roman, as you went over already. I'm originally, I guess, should we go way back? Like the original?
Tell us what you want.
Like the whole story? Because, I guess originally I was born in Russia. But I pretty much grew up in an orphanage for the first 3 years of my life, which was, I don't remember it, so I don't really know how it was. But when I was about 3.5, I got adopted by my American family, and they came over to Russia and got me and another younger boy who was, I guess, my brother. We're not biologically related, but we've grown up together and stuff like that. So we're brothers and stuff.
Yeah.
But then they brought me and him back to where they lived in Iowa, and yeah, I pretty much grew up there. Elementary school age, I guess. I don't really remember too well when, but my parents had me take acting and improv classes at our local theater place that did lessons or classes or whatever and stuff. Yeah. And so I did that, and then I actually really liked it, enjoyed it. But then, you go through your whole awkward puberty stage and stuff like that through middle school and stuff, and I kind of just went into my shell or whatever, I guess you could say. And so I didn't really do anything or continue, I guess, with any of that until I guess halfway through high school when I started doing theater again and stuff. I ended up going into show choir and stuff like that. Started a film group or whatever, and so they taught us how to, we made little I wouldn't say short films or whatever, because there wasn't really ever a story plot behind it or whatever, but we learned how to do the whole film process, we all took on roles of either being a director, the camera person, the sound person, or whatever. But we all did that and went and learned how to make, I guess, short films and stuff like that, which then I kind of fell in love with that. And so then after I graduated high school, it was that COVID time, so everyone was in lockdown and stuff. It was no fun or whatever, and so I decided then that would be a good time to come out to LA and continue the whole creative pathway and stuff. And so I've been out here in LA now for the last 4 years and stuff, just working on short film projects.
Wait, cut the cameras. It's not been on 4 years.
It has been.
Were you out here before me, right?
Yeah.
A year before me?
No. not a year. It's been 4. 21.
There's no way.
20 this time, like it was literally the end of beginning of September of 21 for me. So it's been you're 4
years.
You're old.
Well, so how have you enjoyed like Los Angeles? How have you enjoyed?
I love LA.
Okay, period.
I love it.
Do you see yourself living here for like the rest of your life, or?
Well, I don't know about the rest of my life. You know, I mean, I definitely see myself here for the next at least like probably 10 years or more. So just because this is where I want to like be established and like kind of get my success here and stuff. I don't really want to leave LA without my success here, gotta go out with a bang or whatever and stuff. So yeah, just been the last couple of years I've just been working on like short films and then also been working on acting and stuff like that.
So do you prefer being like in front of the camera or do you prefer being the person behind the camera? Like, because there's a lot of people who like, okay, well, I like to be the director and stuff, but there's some people that are like, bitch, I want to be the star. Or the tree.
Yeah, no, it's a little bit of both, I guess, because like, I mean, I definitely do have my moments where I'm like shy and stuff like that, but then it just takes a little bit for me to, I guess, get more comfortable, I guess, with it. But yeah, no, I don't know. I guess a little, like I said, both or whatever. I'm very like being creative and like doing the behind the scenes stuff, and like setting up like getting the whole shot ready and stuff, or like doing the whole like writing and storyboarding and stuff, and kind of just like, I don't know, I tell people whenever they're like, well, what's the goal and stuff, and it's like, well, I really want something that is like has creative control and stuff like that, either that being like directing, writing, producing, acting, or whatever, because all those, when you're, I guess, in those bigger positions or whatever, you have that creative control to say, well, I don't really like this, or suggest your other ideas and stuff like that. And so,
because when you're not in control, bitch,
there's
you gotta shut the fuck up.
Yeah, exactly. And it's just like, I don't know. I feel like I have a good vision and stuff, and so I just want to make something happen with it. And so,
bitch, she's a visionary.
Yeah.
So we said hybrid or whatever. So are you one of like, are you able to? Do you focus on one project at a time, or do you put your hands in multiple pots?
So yeah, I guess the experience I have is like putting my hand in a lot of pots, because I've never, like, again, I haven't been in a big creative control position yet or whatever, and so it's just if I was in that position, then maybe I would probably want to, I guess for my first time doing something like that, I would want to make sure it's just, full focus on that, because I'd want to make sure, if it's my first project or my first thing where I do have a creative say, and I want to make sure it's giving a good standard, good quality, and stuff like that.
A lot of when you graduate high school, whatever, you have some people who go straight into college. You have some people who, either go back to working in their school or, something like that. But when it's like people like creators or things like that, it's like, I feel like, or people who are just entrepreneurs and just in general, I feel like they're the ones, like, we're the ones who like kind of struggle a little bit because of the fact that we struggle with the not having a consistency. You're used to waking up like out for school at this time, being there at that time, doing this and that, and it's like when you get out of that and you're no longer like being forced by anybody, it's like, okay, well, I have to hold myself accountable for not making this meeting, or I have to hold myself accountable for not doing nothing today, or I have to, and I feel like it becomes a little difficult for some people because some people can't handle it. It's not for the weak. I always tell people, it is not for the weak. It's not. Being an entertainer, entrepreneur, doing it by yourself, not being a nepo baby, not having nobody to help you financially, and all of that stuff is not easy. Now, if you have motherfuckers that will invest in you and give you money and all that stuff, then baby, take that money and run with it. Hello, because if I have somebody that can come and check, thank you. But, not all of us are blessed like that. So I do think in general, it is definitely a difficult thing to balance. So it's pretty good that you're able to like balance a little bit of all of it. Now, outside of the entertainment, do you see yourself like what else do you like to do like outside of entertainment? Like, is there anything like hobbies, like sports?
No, not sports. I mean, I don't have anything against sports or anything like that, but no, I don't think I could just like sit there and turn on a TV and be like, yeah, let's watch some sports or whatever.
Yeah, no, we're not doing
But it but I definitely like
colored green.
But I guess I do like I mean, like, I guess not sports, but I like being active and like being outside or whatever, you know.
Yeah.
I love going out and exploring the city and stuff like that, going for walks and stuff. But I also like I'm really into like architecture and stuff like that. I really like the whole beauty behind of it. I guess that kind of goes into my whole like creative self or whatever. I love the art and everything, you know. I like the fact that we put art into like buildings and stuff. I find that very fascinating and stuff because that's what we are surrounded by constantly and stuff. And so I like that aspect of it. So I take a high respect to that. And
Well, the thought behind some of these buildings is crazy. Like it's like architecturally, it's just like so like you said, it's kind of fascinating. Like first of all, have you seen you know that Target on Western and Sunset?
Yes.
You see the building that
that
they're
big,
going
huge, you know what it is?
Bitch, it's a building.
Huh?
It's a building.
But you know what's gonna go in here?
What?
It's a Whole Foods.
No, that's a building. Maybe a Whole Foods at the bottom?
Yeah, it's gonna be a Whole Foods in the bottom of it.
Oh, that's stupid. But I mean, sure. But the point, I don't know why they would do that. They should do something better with that.
Yeah,
I don't
agree,
know, in my opinion. But because I originally thought they were gonna make it into a little mall plaza. Which
That's what I thought too.
It would have been fun, but no. But that building, bitch, is fucking massive. I was driving by it and there was like traffic, so I was stuck between like where you could see like the like middle ground of the forest or whatever. And I was like, damn, that's how the building connects. I'm like, that shit is massive, bitch. Bitch, hopefully it's a building for good. You know, and it's not a building that just like if you have high rent, I mean pay high, no bitch, give it to the homeless people, give it to some people, make it voucher based, public assistance, all that, girl, because this is too expensive. People's killing themselves. Did you put that down?
No.
No! Not again! That's the third guest in a row! It's okay. It's not. You know, I'm just a little rusty. And I haven't played in over 7 days, so I'll give you that. Yeah.
Over 2 weeks.
Okay, see, you're doing too much, girl. Oh my god. Right now, we're just two girls keep keening. Do you prefer it to be on top or do you prefer it to be on bottom? No. So, how do you feel about sex? Like, are you a sexually liberated person? Do you feel like, is sex a priority to you when it comes to like relationships, love, and all that stuff? Or is it like you can connect with somebody and not fuck them?
I guess, yeah, it's just sex is very liberating and stuff. But I don't really have an issue with it, honestly. I feel like a lot of people like they don't like to talk about it because they think it's like taboo or whatever and stuff. And but it's something that's like it's a way of life, you know what I mean? It's just everybody does it. It's like, you know, it's like if we kept driving our cars like a secret or whatever, why would we keep that a secret if everybody does it?
Right.
You know, I know you do it, you know I do it, you know, and I don't think, you know, everyone needs to be like super transparent about it or whatever, you know.
Like don't walk into a room and be like, okay, I just got fucked yesterday. That's crazy.
I guess thankfully I've had good experiences and stuff like that, where I feel comfortable and open about, you know, talking about it with my friends. And, you know, I don't really talk about it with my family and stuff, but that's just because, yeah, it's like they don't even know that. I mean, if my parents asked me about it or whatever, you know, I don't think I would be like, shush, it's not a secret or anything like that. But
just look at your mom like, yes, I get fucked in my eyes. Thank you.
Right.
I agree, and that's why, like you said, it's taboo, and that's why I kind of like to have the conversation because what a lot of different people is because like, or like speak like, oh, what's positions and that, because it's just interesting to hear a gay's perspective, a straight person, a trans, a woman, a this different type of woman, different type of man, and it's like that's the one thing. No matter what you are, what you like, or whatever, like you said, that's the one thing everybody has in common. No matter what, well, unless you're a minor, you shouldn't be outside. But no matter what age, no matter what race, no matter what sexual preference, sex is something we all can't, unless you're asexual and don't like sex. So, like you said, very traumatized by like certain things. But even then, I still feel like they be those freaks too. Like, they just be trying to hide it different. And I'm just like, you know. But I also noticed that for me, I think that a big reason why I like to have those conversations too is because like growing up queer, you know, because that's the thing. But growing up gay, especially where I grew up, like nobody would speak. Bitch, I didn't know what the fuck gay sex was or what it was to have sex. I knew dick and pussy and you get pregnant because they show us that in sex ed and that's what we talk about. But as far as like how we have sex, what we have sex on, whatever, it's like get taught that or have those conversations growing up. So it's like now that I'm an adult and I'm liberal and free with my body. I don't know if liberal is the right word. I need to stop saying that word. But like free with my body and stuff. It's like, yes, let's talk about sex, girl. Let's talk about it.
Yeah. I guess it is like a question. It's like, how old do we think like is it okay to start teaching our kids? Because we want to teach them so that way they know like the safety of it and stuff like that. But then also I feel like it comes in hand with like how do you teach your kid to like know what's not okay and what is okay? You know what I mean? When like somebody touches them or something like that. You know what I mean? What age do you start introducing that into so that way they feel comfortable and okay to be open and talk about it and stuff like that, Like, do you wait until they're 18 and like officially an adult?
No,
like,
because at the end of the day, realistically speaking, we know that a lot of people are not waiting until 18 to be there. So my thing is, and a lot of these parents know, like when I have kids, I'm not gonna see them be like, "You're 18, you're 18." At the end of the day, kids are gonna do what they want to do. So yeah, I do think it's about. My thing is like, okay, they start showing you sex ed, like I think I was showing as early, like maybe 4th or 5th grade. I'm not gonna lie. So they are like 4th or 5th grade, and I'm like, so at 4th grade, y'all teaching me about the sex and reproductive system and stuff. My thing is then one, make it all inclusive. Instead of just telling me about straight sex, I get it. The straight kids might not like it, but bitch, they're too young to be like, "Hey, that's gay." And if they are saying that, then that's something going on in the house, not here. But it's like, have that conversation where it's like, okay, this is all types of sex. If this is how you have protected sex from everything, not just dick and pussy, not just because there's other things that you can catch as well and other things that can happen. 1. 2, I also think, obviously building that awareness and letting your kid know, yeah, this is not okay if somebody touches you here. If you say no, no is a big thing. Mm-hmm. Once you say no, if somebody does it after you say no, that's a problem. That once my kids are able to understand that, I always tell them, anybody touches you, even if it's physical, like they're trying to fight, bitch, when you say no, and there's a problem. But and lastly, I also think I don't think showcasing those things to kids all the way, but I do think there's ways you can like be general about things. Like that whole thing that was going on with Snoop Dogg, talking about the whole movie or whatever. I don't know. Did you see that thing with Snoop Dogg? And he took his grandson to watch a movie. Bitch, like that whole thing, like it's like I get it. A lot of straight people might be taken aback by it, but y'all showcase straight couples and straight people having kids in movies from infants. When little boys are little boys, you guys, you got an old girlfriend, you're teaching your girlfriend. What do you mean from a little boy? So if y'all can force that, the straight agenda, because there's not a gay agenda, there's a straight one though. But if you really can force that, it's like you can easily say they adopted. You don't have to say that all of them 2 girls, they scissor, they have sex. You don't have to do that as a kid, but you can say they adopted. So I do feel like in general you can have certain conversations by 12. If they're learning about dicks and pussies, they should also know about dick and booty holes. Because by 15, most of them already lost their virginity. Clock it. Lose your virginity.
Well, mine was after 18. But that's just because...
Oh. Me too.
Well, I don't know. What do you consider losing your virginity?
Oh, let's get into it.
Because like I had my fun, like when I was like in high school and stuff like that. But I didn't like actually like
get penetrated.
Do that. But
so okay. So when was your first sexual experience?
Well, that was probably like freshman year.
Okay,
maybe 8th grade, but I don't think.
I lost mine in 7th grade, so it's. It was 8th grade because 8th grade was 8th grade. Wait, you're 6, 7, 8, and then you go to high school?
Yeah. Okay,
so the last year of middle school was when I lost my tum. I was exposed to it very young, so I felt like there was a point where I felt like I was a sex addict. I'm not gonna lie. When I was in my whole phase in high school, bitch, the way I used to really battle with myself and be like, oh my god, you're addicted to sex. Anyways, sex is good. Word protection. Do it say know what you're doing it with, and at this point, we live in a time and age. Don't even have sex. No shade. Like don't even have sex. I'm advocating for y'all to not have sex no more unless a man is gonna treat you nice, ladies and girls and girls, the girls and the girls. Unless that man gonna treat you nice, do not give him no cookie. Actually, do you prefer giving or receiving?
Giving.
The ass, dick, or the mouth? What are we talking about?
I like to take the pleasure.
Okay. Very good. He's not.
I'm the top.
He's the top, girl. He's the top Tina. Are you one of those tops that do enjoy like your bottom being pleased, or you just like more like about you?
I'm about both because I'm like, I don't know, I try to be respectful about everyone because like, I don't know, it just depends on the situation. There's been situations where like, you know, the other person wants me to be more dominant and take full control and stuff, but then there's other people who it's more of a mutual, and I'm okay with that, you know, I'm not too picky about that, but I personally am not like very submissive, I guess, in the sense when in the bedroom and stuff.
See, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know. I think that's when I do become a little submissive.
Really?
Like I'm a very dominant bitch overall, but I think it takes the right man to really like put me in check. And I'm like,
I just like control.
I like control too, but when a man when there's a man that's able to control me, oh bitch, that is sex and entertainment. How do we know? So no, so entertainment. Okay, so
OnlyFans is like.
oh my, would you ever do OnlyFans?
Would I?
Yeah.
Not right now, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, again, I have nothing against people who do it or anything like that. I mean, I just don't think right now is my time to do that. But, you know, later down the road, if things change or, you know, don't go as planned, I don't think I'd be against it. You know, I would be probably open and stuff, but I guess, yeah, it really just depends. Because, like, once you do start doing that, there's, like, that image of, like, you know, I guess back with that whole negativity of like sex and stuff like that, you know, it's like everybody watches pornography and stuff like that, or like everybody wants to see something, you know what I mean, and stuff. So it's like if there's a market for it, it's like why not take advantage of it?
And girl, the money is there, bitch. The money is there. I just won't do it because
yeah.
I'm just so confident in my career path that I'm like, bitch, I don't want that to be linked to me.
Exactly.
You're the most famous bitch in the moment, and then all of a sudden it's like, my mom was sucking dick and taking dick. What are you talking? Oh my god, that wasn't me. I was doppelganger. So okay, so entertainment now. So are you big on like what type of entertainment do you really like? Like, cause you said you went to show choir. So first of all, were you a glee girl?
Technically, yes.
Yeah, I love glee.
Like, I mean, I've never watched like Glee, but I've seen like clips and stuff.
Bitch, that's what I meant. You said show choir, I got that. That's why I asked if you were a Glee girl.
But that's like, I guess, kind of like in the sense it was the same thing or whatever. You know, the whole like singing and dancing, going to competitions or whatever and stuff. But I feel like, again, I've never like sat down and watched like the full Glee stuff and stuff like that. But I feel like doing show choir in high school or whatever was like a lot more showy and stuff like that. I kind of liked that or whatever. I liked, you know, wearing the flashy like outfits and stuff, and like, you know, being on stage with a bunch of other people doing it and like going to competitions or whatever, you know, and stuff.
The fact that show choir is a real thing is so crazy. Like when I first started watching Glee, I didn't think there was anything like it. Like I really thought this was just like High School Musical. I'm like, these kids are singing in school. Like this is fake. Bitch, when I really found out that show choir was a thing, I was gagged. But a lot of them I would see videos on YouTube is them just standing straight, just singing a song, and I'm like,
yeah, that's what I mean. But like my school wasn't like that. We did, you know, we had like a professional choreographer come in, and we did I think it was like a week or two where we did like choreography camp or whatever. But it was like for like the whole week or whatever. It was like 6 to 8 hours like straight or whatever, where we were just like in the room or whatever, and with the choreographer, and we were just dancing and learning it all or whatever and stuff like that. I like theater because that's what I did a lot of that growing up and stuff like that in high school and like elementary school and stuff like that. But it was like, I don't know, I still have a love for it, but it's not what I want to do because it's just there's no realism behind it, and I guess because it's very you know, when you go and see a play and stuff, it's very exaggerated, it's very extra because it's, you know, it's a live performance or whatever, which it's still really good and stuff. I don't, you know, discredit anyone in that, but it's like, I'd rather work on something that's like, in specifically like film and stuff, like the film or television and stuff, where it's like telling a story, you know, making people feel that, I guess, and like the realism behind it in the art.
yes. Now see, I'm not gonna lie, always like I'm one of those bitches. I'm going to accomplish everything I want to accomplish in life. So one of those things is I want to do Broadway at some point. Like, if I want to be like the celebrity that does like a feature. So like, I would love to be like. So what are some of your dream roles? Like, because for me, I would love to be like, I know this is crazy, but Rizzo from Grease down. Like, I get it. How you gonna make her gay, bitch? She was a diva anyways. Make her
She's a lesbian in the movie.
Yeah.
You're telling me she's not a lesbian?
Is she? The one that got pregnant? She was a lesbian.
Well, I mean,
The hair was giving lesbian.
That's what I'm saying.
So yeah, she was definitely giving the bull dag and like. So I could definitely give her, even though I'm not really a fan of rocking over show, I could see myself being the I'm just the sweet trans, that's right. And there's two more. Mama Morton from Chicago, and I'm not a Ariel girl, but if I'm I'm a Little Mermaid girl, but if I'm going to do a Disney villain, it needs to be either a fat cunty Maleficent or Ursula. Just because at this point I'm just typecasting myself. So, but what are some of your dream roles?
I guess one of my dream roles, to play like in like a movie or something like that is like I'd love to be like a rock star or whatever. Just because like I love the whole idea of being like a rock star and stuff. But I'm like I'm too like shy to like actually do the whole like real life like.
Or you could be like a depressing rock star. Like you could be one that's like emo at first and like just like you smoke cigarettes and you're by yourself and then you meet the right group and you.
I don't know if I could do that though, but that's why I guess that's why I like acting and stuff like that, because it's like you make a character, so it's like it's not, yes, you use parts of yourself and stuff like that, but it's like, you make up your own character and stuff like that. I feel like, I don't know, being like a rock star would just be like so much fun to like, come up with like kind of like a Hannah Montana like double identity type situation or whatever. But
see, I don't know about like acting. Like I know I've acted before, so I know I can act and I don't mind acting. But like at some points in my life, I do want to act. Like I would love to be in like at this point they're probably gonna end by then. But like if I could be like in like Fast and Furious movie before it ends would be great. But if not, James Bond movie, put me in a new one. Put me in something. I would love to be in a movie, but honestly, I would see myself, if I'm acting, I would see myself being more of a like a Melissa McCarthy, Sofia Vergara, where it's literally no matter what role they're in, it's them.
Yeah.
It's just them with a different name. So that's why I feel like I would be great at. Like let me just be me in a different name, or like I do like I love to do like a Medea.
Oh yeah.
Or like a Nutty Professor or something.
No, I feel like that'd be
dress
so
up in a different character would be so.
Doing like a whole like drag look or whatever.
Yeah,
I feel like that's I guess another like dream.
That would be
love to do. Do something like that, like kind of like a Miss Doubtfire situation or something. Like I don't know. I feel like that's just so fun. Where it's like
that would be so fun.
Yeah.
That would be honestly. I would always want to be Daphne. Bitch.
What would I be?
I think you're more of a. Your aesthetic is like not aesthetic, but like I can see you being Shaggy, like down, because you're long, your hairstyle, like it gives like a young Matthew Lillard. Like I can see that, but I can also see you being a Freddy. But Freddy's a little too like he's a little too masked and a little too douchey. So yeah, you wouldn't be able to do Freddy. I see you as Shaggy, down. Or if they did like a gay version, you can be Belmont.
Yeah,
you can be Belmont Boots, bitch. You would eat that. I'm Daphne. I will always be Daphne. Bitch, I am Sarah Michelle.
If it was like a gay thing now, I'd be Daphne.
Bitch,
I look good in pink hair.
She doesn't have pink hair.
She does.
She has orange hair.
Okay, pink.
She don't even know. How you want to be the kind of you don't even know, bitch?
No,
oh my god.
Because it is pink and some.
No, her hair's orange, sister. She wears purple and pink, and she has a green tie.
Okay, I guess that's the lighting and some.
Thank
some
you.
of the lighting, it looks pink in the lighting.
Every Daphne has orange hair. But don't play with me and Daphne. I know Daphne. Damn.
It's like a strawberry.
Buffy the Vampire Slayer, bitch. If they was, well, they are bringing it back, but I would eat that one up. Like, make me the first gay Slayer. What? Chris Brown, bitch. You be seeing other people Chris Brown. First of all, keep off my man. No, Chris Brown is too fine. Chris Brown is so fine. I understand people don't like him ever since that whole girl. That was so 2009. Like nobody cares about that no more. 2011, whatever it was. Bitch, Chris Brown is a fine ass man, but I do not agree with other people kissing him on stage and at the meeting greets. That's how she does it. Give it a chance. I'm not gonna lie. Give it a chance. If I was in Chris Brown's presence, are you crazy? Like if he said, "Open your mouth, let me spit in it." I'm letting him do that.
Is there a celebrity who let piss in your mouth?
No, that's
No,
not
there's no one that like.
There's celebrities that like spit in my mouth, but that's where I draw the line. Like that's pushing it for me. Bitch, I'm a germaphobe. Piss isn't like no at all. Not even if I was paid. Well, if I was paid like $1 million, maybe in the shower,
Not even like.
I consider being pissed on my titties.
I would probably do it for 100,000.
But it still would have to be in the shower and only like below the face. Like it's not. Don't tell me to open my mouth. It's not happening. That's not happening. That's disgusting.
You
Now,
sucked it though.
who said? Bitch, I'm a virgin. I'm a born again virgin.
Sorry.
Bitch, I'm a born again virgin. As we discussed, I was on September 1st. September 1st marked like 6-7 months. At this point, I'm probably drunk, and it's probably not that much, but it's definitely so long that I forgot. So hell yeah, bro, I'm a born again virgin. I don't even know what a dick tastes like. You said you came up in, obviously not a Broadway girl or whatever, but like, are you into musicals?
I am into musicals. I mean, like I did a lot of musicals in high school and stuff.
So what's like your favorite musicals? Top 3.
Top 3. That's a hard. Okay, so I guess Cats, which I know that one's like people don't love it, but
out of all the musicals, I was not expecting you to say that bullshit.
So Cats, and then Music Man.
Okay.
Because that's like a
I'm
classic.
doing deep cuts. Okay.
And then one that I will think of, though, it's Wicked.
Okay. It's like a Wizard of Oz, always down. Nobody's ever beating Wizard of Oz. Wicked is current, but Wizard of Oz will never be beat. We love Judy Garland. Chicago, top. That's my top movie of all time. Like top 5. That's not the top movie of all time. But top 5 definitely love Chicago. And the last one will have to either be Singing in the Rain or
that's good.
Singing in the Rain is too good.
That is.
It's too good. I saw that once and I'm like, oh my god, it makes me feel like
I don't know why I didn't think of that.
It makes me feel so comfy. I don't know.
No, it is.
That one or it'll be a toss up between that one or I look to be in America. What's that one? West Side Story.
Oh.
West Side Story, just something about that. It just like hits. They have so many bops, bitch. Pretty. It's just too good. I love West Side Story. Now, is there any musical that you dislike that you feel like should be disgraced, banished, taken off forever? Don't be racist.
It's not racist.
No, what do you think?
But it's just one that I don't get the big hype about because it's just, I guess, just not my thing. I'm just not a fan of that. I can't sit there. It's just
that deserved this. I agree, bitch. That deserved that because I agree that I've never understood the hype around Hamilton, bitch. Never. I don't understand. Then I could have swore that the main actor died for like the one that they have out now. Then I saw him alive still. So I'm like, who's dead? Like, does he have a twin? I don't like Hamilton. It's just very tired.
It's boring in my opinion because it's like, I mean, I get that it's history and stuff, but it's like all the songs sound the same. It's all that whole like or whatever.
Hamilton.
I'm not a fan of Zendaya. Oh, but that's just because I don't get the big hype on her because people act like she's done so much, but it's like
I feel like she has.
Okay, I guess the thing for me is that people praise her and stuff, but she hasn't been like a lead in anything.
That's my problem. And honestly, for me, if we're being honest, I don't see her being a lead in anything. Like, and that's not no shade. I just don't see what she can be the lead in. Like, Euphoria is the only thing. And Euphoria is not a movie, it's a show. Like, that show is like, obviously, there's multiple characters in the ensemble class, but she's like the main character. I see that for her. 100%. But anything else, I can't. Because, like, I mean, she did Shake It Up was kind.
I like that. I see
her Disney era was
yes, I liked her.
Her Disney era was kind. But the post era, it definitely doesn't. I just think the reason why I think, for me, that at least, I want to speak on everybody, but at least, because even the gays, I don't understand the hype. But at least for the black community, the reason why the black community feels like is only because she was a young black girl, came out of Disney. You know, a lot of those Disney stars fall off. And the only black ones we have is Zendaya and Raven. If you think about it. Who else is black from Disney?
Kiki Palmer?
Kiki Palmer she was at some point. Oh yeah,
and then, the twins or whatever. Hailey Bailey and
Hailey Bailey and okay.
They did Let It Shine.
Okay, you look.
I know.
Well, no, they. But I wouldn't consider them Disney kids.
But they did that, and then weren't they also in that other TV show? on Disney that did like 4 or 5 seasons. It was that oh, I can't think of the name.
I think I know what you're talking about because I think I heard about it, but I never seen it, so I don't know.
But they were like the main two in that one as well.
Yeah, but I feel like for me they'd be more recent.
But they did
because Raven and Zendaya is like 2009, so she made it the cusp.
But then they went to ABC though because they were on Blackish for.
That's what I feel like made them pop though.
Yeah.
If I'm being real, I feel like they were. If anything, maybe ABC girls, because I don't feel like they popped in Disney at all. They popped.
I feel like they could have popped if they didn't go to ABC right after. I feel like they could have popped if they went into like.
Because they could have done like
and stuff, like doing movies.
Or they could have done like a TNT show.
Exactly, yeah.
But yeah, you're right, Kiki. We do have what's his name? Cordon Bleu.
Yes.
Cordon Bleu. Yes. Now, how do you feel about Demi, bitch? Have you seen Demi's new album or heard about it or whatever is going on?
I'm not a fan
of Demi. So who are you a fan of, bitch? You hate all the Disney girls.
I like Selena.
She's dead.
Gomez.
Oh.
You know who I hate that they failed? I feel like Bella Thorne.
She failed herself.
What?
She failed herself. They failed her.
Nobody was reading the work for her. No,
no one was reading the work for Leah Michele. We saw her get back on Broadway, bitch. So hello. Where there's a will, there's a way. Bitch, where there's a right, there's a way. And also, I think Bella Thorne got swept away with drugs, if we're being real.
I guess so.
That's what happens with some of the girls. Because I feel like she could, in my opinion, what they should have done is, they should have brought old girl. They should have brought her back for Euphoria. Like they should have brought her back in Euphoria.
That would have
and made it like a reunion for that too. But she could have been a crackhead too. But maybe it's too close to home. Maybe it's too close to home. She would have been like, I can't do this. I'm too traumatized. I would be like, well, it's called method acting. I think who they really did wrong with how glad she making her comeback, Lindsay Lohan. I'm so glad my girl making her come back. She deserves it so bad.
Did you see Free Pure Friday?
No, I haven't seen it yet. Was it good?
It was. Really? I personally went into it with low expectations just because you know how like they when they do a sequel or reboots and stuff, it's not always as good. But no, this one definitely I mean there were still some things I didn't really like too much about it, but it was still it was a good movie still, and like Lindsay and Jamie, they both killed it. I think it should be streaming on Disney, so I'm not. It should be, yeah.
I'm not.
I thought it was supposed to start. I think in October it's supposed to, or November.
Maybe. But all those movies drop fast, girl. Cause the fucking Thunderbolts, bitch, it came out and I didn't go see it in theaters. I watched it because I don't want to. Cause I was like worried about it, bitch. I always go when new Marvel movies come out, but like the one prior to that was a little lackluster. So I refused on wasting 3.5 hours in the motherfucking movie theater. So I said no. So I watched it on my computer, and then lo and behold, bitch, they came on Disney Plus like 2 weeks after that. I was like, there was no point. Are you excited for the new Wicked?
Yes. We're good.
I'm excited too. What do you think is gonna happen? Let's make predictions.
Wow.
Imagine anyone just walking outside in the house. Just like, what do you think? Like, what do you?
But it's like,
that was weird.
I don't know. I'm just curious how they plan on doing that with the actress being.
That's
being in in a wheelchair and stuff like that. But.
Yeah, I do kind of. I'm curious on that, but I'm really curious about who are we getting to play Dorothy, the Scarecrow, the Tin Man, and the Lion. That's the real question. Because the casting so far has been great. Everybody they have in the first one casted, from the Prince to everybody, perfect. I don't see anybody else playing those roles in my opinion. Like more specifically, Glenn and Elphaba, I feel like they were the perfect like follow-ups behind what's their name? Jenna, Christian, and Indina. Yeah, perfect follow-ups. Now, who the fuck are you gonna follow up behind Judy Garland? Who are you gonna get to follow behind Judy Garland?
See, in my opinion,
and Michael Jackson, because no shade, whoever played the Scarecrow in the original Wizard of Oz, nobody cares about. But the Oz with Michael Jackson, yeah.
No, in my opinion, I think if they're gonna do it, or I'm pretty sure they already cast it or whatever. But in my opinion, the way it should be done is that it should be something like how Judy Garland got casted and stuff. She was still like, because what? Judy Garland was only like 14, 16 or whatever. She was very young. Yeah, she was like a teenager or whatever, and like pretty sure that's like how she got her start or whatever and stuff. And so it's like, I'd hope to think they would pick someone to play that same like age range or whatever, you know, someone within that same age range, you know, and then, you know, one hope and think that they would then be like kind of considered the next Judy Garland of, you know, the new generation or whatever.
See, but my fear is that, because I do agree, I do feel like they should do like, because they need to bring back from everything, reality TV shows, movies, everything. They need to bring back casting normal people, up and coming people. We don't need to see the same actors on recycle. We don't need to see the same people who have a following in front of our TV faces. We want to see people with actual talent who have maybe never done anything before. This is their first gig.
Mm-hmm.
So I would love that for Dorothy because that would be so iconic for her.
Exactly.
And if they're pretty good at it. However, something tells me that they're gonna end up like try to cast a big name or like somebody somewhat known because of the fact that they want someone to be able to hold up a torch to Judy Garland or someone like Diana Ross.
Yeah.
And for those of y'all who don't know why I keep bringing up Diana Ross and Michael Jackson, bitch, listen, I'm not a fan of the Wiz like that in my opinion. Yes, I know it's for my people. It's not really my gig like that. However, coming on, one thing will not take away, Diana Ross and Michael Jackson ate that up. That was too iconic. I only watched that movie for them because they were just too good in it, bitch. So for them, I feel like they're gonna think to themselves, okay, who can hold a torch to those two women? Iconic women that are both, well, Diana Ross is still alive, but
tell me this: does The Wiz give you like Christmas vibes, like Christmas movie vibes? I don't know why, but I always feel like it's weird to like watch it when it's not like.
Yeah, The Wiz is supposed to be like I think most people do watch it around the holidays.
Cause I don't know, it gives me that like whimsical feeling to like watch it.
That's when I do watch it. Because I'm not gonna lie, I'm not really a fan of the reason why I like The Wizard of Oz is just like the music is top tier. Like in my opinion, the music I love Over the Rainbow. I love all the songs. The Wiz to me, except that Diana Ross solo and Michael Jackson solo song when he came off the stage, bitch. Those are the only songs I really remember. So it's like and The Witch when she came at the end, bitch, she was fierce, bitch. But besides that, I really don't get into the music. But I do like The Wiz. Like watching them around Christmas is like such a cozy movie to watch.
It's also like a fever dream. It's just like
it does feel like oh my god, imagine watching that on Kweens.
Yes.
Oh my god. Anyway, well, now comes to the portion of the show where we get a chance, or you get a chance, to dig into my nice pink furry
sack.
Yeah.
How you doing?
There's questions here, and how we play this one is that no, we don't get the first thing that comes to mind, and I'll put some out too as well. Oh.
My Taco Bell to go order. That's easy. The new chicken burrito wrap thing.
Okay.
I get that, and then the twisty cinnamon twist thing. I love those. I love them.
They used to be so good. Now they're so bad.
And then if it's the one that serves alcohol, I usually get the pina colada with like a double shot in it, just for feel good. And if it's not, then I usually just get like a Baja Blaster. No, I get the strawberry freeze or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But I really miss the watermelon freeze. They had it a couple years ago, and they had like a little.
Did you try the one they don't have it no more, but they had it for like a couple weeks. The orange cream.
No,
bitch, that one was too good.
Was it?
They took it out now. I was so mad. I tried to go there yesterday for happy hour because it's only $1. I'm like, let me go. Bitch, they said we don't sell that here no more. I said y'all just had it last week. Fuck, marry, kill. Tate McRae, Billie Eilish, Olivia Rodrigo. Even though you're not straight.
Okay.
Battle of the white girls.
It's probably kill. The first one you said.
Tate McRae.
Yeah.
What?
Fuck Billy and probably marry Olivia Rodrigo.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. I would have killed Olivia. Bye.
Chop 2, save 1. Brittney, Beyonce, Lady Gaga. We're gonna save Lady Gaga and chop Brittney, Beyonce.
Whoa. All three of them are so pivotal and important in my artistry.
No, they are.
Beyonce, if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't know what a good performer is. Brittney, she makes me want to be cunty. And Lady Gaga, her artistry is just so
that's what it is. It's artistry for me.
I wouldn't be able.
Earthquake.
Don't call me fat.
No.
Dream blunt rotations last or drink circle? Yeah, if you don't want a blunt rotation, drink circle. What's your dream blunt rotation? Oh, you think I'm gonna tell you mine? Because mine is cunty. Bitch, I need Nicki Minaj in there. because Nikki's my girl. Like, we need to go, we need to keep, we need to cackle. Even though I know she beef with Cardi, I need Cardi in there because I need to bring them together and make them friends again. So through weed and us smoking and us laughing, we'd have a good time. Then I'm bringing back Whitney because Whitney, I know she get down. I know she get down with worse than that. But you know what? We're gonna just do that with her. Whitney, and then I need all drag queens. I need Benji in there. I need Candy, and I need Mistress. Because us four together in a room would be. You need subtitles, definitely, and it would just be too chaotic. And I just feel like it would be so kind. So yeah.
Actually, I probably this group of lovely ladies.
Brittney, Gaga, and Bianca. That would be kind.
Yeah.
That would be kind. Brittney will be insane. Unhinged, bitch.
Wait, which Brittney? The one now or Brittney from like?
Well, back then I feel like she was scared, and now I feel like she is scary. So I don't know.
Taylor Swift, Selena Gomez, or Demi Lovato?
For me, that would be hard because Selena and Demi are my childhood, and I'm not really a Taylor girl. However, because of pop culture, because of icon moments, I will have to keep Taylor. Only reason being is because if we didn't have her, we would have never had that moment when Kanye got up on stage and said, Beyonce's so out. I'm gonna keep her. And she got me on the news the other day.
Oh yes, I saw that.
Oh my god, you saw me? Bitch, I was so mad that they edited out most of everything, bitch. I was like, not y'all editing out most of what I said. Bitch, the lady was interviewing me for like 5 minutes.
How did you do that? You were just walking? Or?
Yeah, I was walking in West Hollywood, and I was walking back to the car or whatever, and I'm walking, and the lady and this man, they're just like, they're just talking about something else. I'm not paying no mind. They're like, hey, I was with my friend, and they're like, hey, can we get you? I said, my friend didn't want to. They kept walking, and I was like, okay, you go, bitch. I'm getting my time. She said, how do you feel about Taylor and I'm getting married, bitch? I'm like, I didn't even know she got married. You're the first person to tell me today. She's like, it's been all over the media. I said, I haven't had time to be on my phone today, man. So, girl, I didn't know what she was looking for. Because she was like, after she asked me, I was like, I'm not really a Taylor fan. She's like, oh, okay. I was like, no, but I'll do the interview. I was like, no, but I'll do the interview. And she was asking me, we got shady up in there. I was so mad that they edited out all of it, just put 3 seconds in. Because I'm like, bro, we got so shady. She was asking me all questions. I was like, bro, good luck, bro. I was saying all types of things. But it was a good kiki. Yeah, it typically that happens whenever you like. That's why I like being outside in like West Hollywood, like simply during the day. Because during the day is when at night you get like the YouTubers or whatever that like
influencer.
Yeah, which is fun, but they typically always have like some weird ass questions and stuff. And I'll still stop, bitch, because the camera's a camera. Hello, as long as you plug in me, that's what I didn't like about that news thing, and that's why I wanted to sue. Bitch, did you not see how when they sued who was right after me? Bitch, why did you jump from me to Trump?
Oh.
And then the worst part was they didn't change the bottom. So the bottom still had my name and information and a picture of Trump. I was like, somebody can screenshot this and thing. I'm a Trump bro. Okay. Save 2, chop 2. I only give you a 2 because it is 4, so I want to be fair. Nicki, Megan, Cardi, Doja. Chop 2, existence completely.
Chop 2 out of...
And save 2.
Saving Doja for sure.
Yeah, I figured.
Nicki. That's like, I feel the way. Yeah, that was like, no.
Okay, Billy! Bro, some people really just be chopping Nicki down. And I'm like, y'all can chop her for whatever y'all want. I understand personal feelings, whatever, but you cannot take away her position in history. If it wasn't for her, we wouldn't have Cardi, Doja, or Megan.
We wouldn't have any of those.
Thank you.
And Charlie Kirk deserved to die.
Oh!
I think regardless of like opinions and stuff like that, it's like I guess for me that was like the most shocking part about the whole situation is that it was someone that was just like speaking out. Like it was not someone who like had any kind of power or like political like agenda or like you know what I mean? He wasn't doing anything other than going out and just saying what he felt like were how the world, or not the world, but the country and like his beliefs and stuff like that. And I feel like, yes, like there's a lot of people who disagree and then there are a lot of people who do agree and stuff, but it's like at the same time, it's like I think we also have to remember it's like this is why we're all here, you know, this is like we're all here to say our opinion, voice our views, have our our freedom of speech and stuff like that. And, you know, someone who was doing that, you know, yes, he did have a big crowd of people and stuff like that and stuff, but it's like they still got shot at the end of the day and like, you know, lost their life, you know, just saying what they thought was right, you know. And it's like, you know, anybody could be in that position of, you know, saying what they believe in and stuff like that. And it's just, I guess that's what, I don't know, that was just something that was just like a shock, I guess. I don't know. I personally, I don't think people, I mean, however people want to react to it and stuff, you know, it's, you can do it, 'cause, you know, that's, you know, that's the whole, you know, freedom of speech, you know. And I think that's what a lot of people forget, is that with the freedom of speech and with the freedoms that you have to remember other people also have that same exact freedom.
Feelings, opinions.
Exactly, regardless if you agree or disagree and stuff.
For me, I don't feel like he deserved that. I don't feel like anybody deserves to die like that. But as I mentioned to you like before my hot talk, am I shaken or bothered by his death? No. Do I feel like he deserved it? No. Do I feel bad for his kids? Yes. Do I feel bad for his wife? No. At the end of the day, reason being is because you may have just been stating your opinion, but when you are promoting people to support negativity and badness, I can't get down with you, period. I don't give a fuck what's the case. I don't care what's no, because for me it's like whether you have 2 followers, 200 or 2,000, 2 million, whatever you're putting out there, your followers are on you. So if he decided one day to wake up and be like, you don't want no fuck Trump, and yeah, I'm gonna switch my opinion. I'm gonna be with the quote unquote good guys or whatever. You cannot change all your supporters. Your supporters are gonna turn on you now because they already have this mindset, and they're like, you're just building a toxic community, you know. So for me, it's like I'm just big on people like I cannot get down with anybody who is promoting and supporting hate and divide and racism or homophobia or hate to women or anything like that. I don't care what the case is, especially a white man. For me, white straight man at that. I can't get down with that. So for me, I feel like he didn't deserve to go out how he did. Am I shaking? Am I bothered? No. Do I feel like people are, like you said, right and entitled to their opinions? Yes. Do I feel like the people celebrating his death are wrong? Yes. Because you should never celebrate death. You should never throw a party and take a shot over death. Unless you're somebody who personally did something to you or whatever the case may be, or like it's like emotional, whatever. But you should never celebrate. However, I also am not going to sit there and tell those people to not be happy that someone who is promoting and supporting evil and negativity, happiness, bitch, you get happy.
That's what the freedom comes with.
That's on y'all. The people I do have problems with is the people that are attacking those who are celebrating. And those who are like, oh, well, you guys are a piece of shit because all he did was have an opinion. Yeah, he did have an opinion. His opinion was a very nasty, negative one. So, bitch, how dare you come up in here and tell me I can't be happy because the bitch is dead? Who the fuck is you? This is better. Quick fire, bitch. I'm going to count from down from 10, bitch. You have 10 seconds to name all the Kardashian and Jenner.
Bruce, Kim, Khloe, sorry, I'm like Kim, Khloe, Kourtney.
Kim, Kourtney.
Oh,
Kendall,
that's Kylie,
Khloe, Chris, Bruce / Caitlyn.
Sorry.
Bruce / Caitlyn. No, it's still Bruce. The Adam's apple definitely gets Bruce. Yeah, he's a traitor. So I don't know how you could be trans and hate trans people. Like, that just doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense. But you can definitely be a killer though, because didn't he drive over some people?
Yeah,
people would have
he killed like 5 people.
Oh, sorry. Oh, God.
He also killed some like 3 or 2 people when he was like a teenager. I'm pretty sure.
Well, he killed multiple because he also killed himself to become Caitlyn. Reincarnated. Yeah.
Oh, fuck, marry, kill. Oh. RuPaul, George Clooney, or Barack Obama.
Oh. I'll let you go first.
I guess kill Barack Obama. Fuck George Clooney.
Wow. He's racist.
And probably marry RuPaul.
He's racist.
Why?
Because you're going to kill the only black man on the list?
RuPaul's black.
Bitch, RuPaul's black like this, not like this. I love RuPaul, but no. No, it's okay. I would marry RuPaul as well. I would definitely, I'm fucking Obama down. Like, I'm fucking him down. Like, it just.
Obama just has too many skeletons.
He was once, but he was once the president and stuff, and I just feel like he will give me good dick. George Clooney, I don't feel like he's gonna give me good dick. I feel like he's already tired of one out now. Before we end this episode, I always love to. We always have this segment where it's called Gag It. So this segment is just basically like you're just gonna give whatever's on your mind, whoever you want to read, whatever you want to read, whoever you want to check, whatever you want to check. We've had all types of things. So, bitch, who do you want to gag? I'll go first, so then you know you can get a feel how what we're doing. Now, who I want to gag today? Who I want to gag today is bad customer service workers. Listen, when I walk into your place of work, I expect to be greeted with niceness and kindness because I walk in and I'm nice and kind. Hi, how are you? Yes. Where's the chips? I walk in nice. You hoes at the drive-thru, how may I help you? I expect the sauce. It's a problem when you throw it at me instead of putting it in the bag nicely. Listen, I did not decide to clock in today. When I do wake up every morning and I clock into my daily shit, I decide to do it. So who am I and how dare I show up to a meeting with attitude? Give attitude to the doorman. Give attitude to the security guard. Bitch, I stepped out my house today because I decided to, and I'm the one with the attitude. Bitch, check yourself at the motherfucking door. You clocked in, but when you clock in on this motherfucking time, it's customer service. I want to see smiles. I want to see thank you. Come again, how are you doing? Smiles. You give me motherfucking attitude, you gonna get what you motherfucking get back, bitch. And once I start giving attitude, you don't want to have the problem because the customer is never wrong. So check yourself before I call corporate and write that letter. Thank you very much.
Gagged. I guess my gag of the day is people that can't commit.
Oh, that's
so those people that you invite them to go and do something tomorrow night or this weekend, and they say maybe, or we'll have to see, or let me check my schedule, and they don't get back to you until never or the day of or whatever.
The hour before.
Exactly, and then it's like, well, I changed my entire plan because I didn't know you were doing it, and then there's like the rare chance that they actually do end up wanting to go and do it, and it's like, well, you never told me if you were actually down or not to do it, so I made my own plans and stuff, so it's just like, I don't know. I don't like how people just can't seem to commit to like doing anything, or it's like, if you throw a party or whatever and you do that whole like party full invite thing or whatever, I hate that thing because it's like, why would you put a maybe button? It's like, it's a simple yes or no. You go or you don't go. You know what I mean? It's...
You lost me there. I was with you until you got to that part.
But I don't know. I guess, I mean, I understand, like, things change and stuff like that, you know, mood swings and, like, you know, stuff happens, but it's like, I don't know. It's like if you're gonna put your word on it, you know, it's like try to do your best, or at least have like somewhat of a good excuse. You know what I mean? Because it's like, I don't know, I try my best to keep my word if I say I'm going to do this or be here and that, you know. I mean, I do, I guess, make exceptions for like going out and stuff, but that's different because that's...
Yeah, you know, it's more drunken and stuff.
Exactly.
But I definitely feel you because, girl, if we're going to keep it with the gag is out there. I'm going to told you bitches once, I'm going to tell you bitches again. Do not play with my time or your time. If we are working together, if we have something scheduled, if we are this, that, and the third, I get it, things pop up. Sometimes we have meetings and I can't make it, he can't make it, we have to push back for another day, but we still make sure we're updating and doing like that. There are people who you will have a meeting scheduled and they say, like you said, I'll get back to you on when. You never find out when. Or you have a meeting scheduled, an important event, or networking something, or a coffee day, whatever, and it's the day of, I can't make it. Or silence. Don't play on my motherfucking time. Bitch, we have money and things to make, especially when you're up and coming, when you're working with other up and coming people and artists. Respect everybody's time and respect people's projects, respect things like that. You're working with people, work with them. Communicate. We all have things going on. Sometimes you're not mentally there, you don't want to sit there and deal with it. I prefer somebody to tell me, look, I'm really not feeling it today. My brain's not there. I can't do it today. I prefer that than you just tell me nothing.
Yeah.
Bitch, that's another fucking problem for me. So I feel like, bitch, if y'all gonna commit, and if y'all can't commit, then bitch, don't tell people y'all can do something or y'all down to do something and not willing to do it. All tea, all shade. Because several motherfuckers be doing that shit. And a lot of y'all don't learn from me. A lot of y'all don't learn from me because, girl, the amount of time that I've had people that's like, we have something going on or whatever, and then they just want to flake or whatever, and then they see that I continue on without them, or what, it's like, I don't wait on you. Bitch, the KOD podcast, this was a joint thing at first. Baby, We continue the KOD pod. It was my idea. It was my name. And even if it was a partnership, baby, you relinquished the rights when you decided to ghost.
Exactly.
You couldn't commit. I did. See you later when I'm ready. Thank you. First of all, y'all bitches already know I'm all about hot topics, hot talk, hot all those things. Bitch, we like keeping up with culture. We like fashion. We love a little bit of everything. So, yeah, we did come up with the idea of coming up with a magazine called Cover, aka COVERBMAG magazine. You know, the B is silent. But if you really look between the lines, it's there. No.
Me and Jade met up. And we were both like, we need something to, you know, do or whatever, make some money and stuff. And so we first originally came up with doing a little coffee business idea, making drinks or whatever, selling them, you know, doing little cunty quotes with it and stuff, and, you know, selling marijuana products and stuff like that with it. But then we came together once, well, no, we ended up then meeting up a bunch of times to like work on it and stuff. And while we were working on it, we then came up with an idea to then do
a magazine! Ah! Really, like you said, we were having this whole coffee thing and stuff. And coffee shop is something I want to do down the line and stuff. But I feel like when we first decided to partner up on something, it was more, at first we were looking at very short term, how can we get money now to like that. But then we decided to come to this conclusion and stuff because we're both, like you said, we're here. He's in the industry somewhere, I'm in the industry somewhere. We both like entertainment, all those things. And I feel like for me, it's y'all already know how I am with all the things I do and stuff. So I'm very like, I am about culture. And by culture, I don't mean black, Spanish, gay. No, bitch. I mean everything, bitch. Because I am every woman. I am every man. I am every fag. So it's come on, come all, bitch. The straights, the don't matter what walk of life or whatever. I'm all about bringing people together and having good key conversations, talking, getting to know people, uplift, spill tea, be shady and messy boots. So that's why we have Cover Magazine. Cover Magazine is really a variety, girl. You're gonna get a little bit of everything there: the hot topics, the world gags, opinions, interviews, a little bit of everything, truly. And we are focused on longevity. You know, we could have been basic bitches and we could have done our coffee thing. We could have done other things. We could have done bake sales or whatever. But bitch, I'm about longevity, bitch. You think I got motherfucking time to waste at a lemonade stand? No. One day, when the magazine is out and everything else is out, then we're like, wow, these bitches have their hands in many bags. Not only are they owners of magazines, but they're actors, artists, dancers, everything. So how do you feel about it? Are you excited for it, bitch? Like,
I'm excited, yes. We have some good stuff in it.
Yes.
You know, some secrets to spill, some tea to share.
Yes.
Some opinions.
Yeah, girl, y'all know. But then that's why I'm really excited too, because I do feel like obviously right now with everything it's always, for me, I always like to sing the little engine that could. So I feel like, you know, starting off as like something small and stuff and growing throughout time and stuff with our audience and things like that is going to be great and important, because really, bitch, the people who video, yeah, we're behind it, but once, you know, people are on board and stuff, y'all really the ones in charge of the magazine. Because what y'all like, what y'all are suggesting, what y'all are recommending and stuff is going to be in it. Not completely. Not too much. Bitch, we still got executive decisions. But overall, it is for the people. And we look forward to gagging the girls. Yes, bitch, the magazine is out today. As you can see on...
Right now.
Yes, girl. As you can
Live.
see on the side of the screen.
Click on his face. My face.
Somewhere on the side of the
Good
screen.
vibe.
Yes. You can see the magazine
pink
cover.
sack.
My pink sack.
You better read it.
Girl, if y'all want stories like today and more conversations like today where we talk about everything, bitch, not only we talking about past experiences and a little bit of pop culture and a little bit of sex and a little bit of that, girl, we're covering everything top to motherfucking bottom. The verses and the sides as well. Thank you.
The asexuals and the sexuals.
Girl, we love them all. We love them all. And that's why today we kept it a little pop culture based. That's why I wanted to ask pop culture questions for the hot seat and all those things, because, girl, you gotta get the girls ready, because we're finna be talking a lot of tea, girl. Hot topics are gonna be scorching over there. Y'all already know we do a lot of hot talk on hot talk, girl. So imagine now with a magazine. But before we end the episode, we always have to end the episode with words, nice words. You know, words of encouragement, motivation. So what is a parting word you want to leave the girls off with before we end the episode?
Stay positive. Be happy. Treat others the way you want to be treated. The golden rule.
Period. Chin up. Shoulders back. Back straight. Tits out. Be a lady. Be a boss.
Clean up.
Be that bad motherfucking bitch. Make sure that pussy's clean, definitely. And under your balls, too. Because we know we got girls and girls here, so please, armpits, under the balls. I know summer is over in some places, but let's keep the hygiene good. Brush your teeth and tongues, all that. Anyways, wear protection. But always be you and 10 toes on all your motherfucking legs and toes. And bitch, when everything feels difficult, everything feels hard, know that you got your motherfucking self. Bitch, because if you're not strong enough to have yourself, bitch, how can you have somebody else? Thank you. With that being said, where can we find you?
You're in LA.
You're social, bitch.
And single. You can find me on Instagram at Roman Sprosty. Oh wait, sorry, no. Roman_Sprosty_. On Snapchat at rsprosty2.
Oh, you give up the Snapchat girl.
On Grindr. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Cut the cameras. That ass. With that being said, you already know where to follow me, bitch. Jade HBC everywhere down below. HeadBitchProductions. But if you're here already, bitch, you already know where to find me. Thank you. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Like I said, press the little ding so you know every time I post. Stay tuned for next week's episode and go tune into Cover as well as other things that are happening this week. That's all.
See you next time.
Like I always say, the HBC. Sign the fuck out. Bye, y'all.